So, welcome to another surprise special on this opening day of the Soul Calling Community. If you joined from YouTube and you don't know what it is about, it's about living your true purpose actually before the steps, before realizing and receiving what your true purpose for this life is. If you are on YouTube and you want to join our free community, you find the link below after this live stream. And if you join from the community, hello, welcome. My today's guest is since probably almost 10 years, about 7 or 8 years in my life. He first was my client because he came exactly for that. He wanted to know what it is about in his life, what his true alignment, his true purpose is. And then in the following years, we had several stages in connection with each other. But he also joined my team as a tech engineer, and he also developed himself as a coach for personal development. So today we want to receive from himself what his journey was for him, and probably also if there is a shortcut. Let's applaud now. Let's bring him on the stage, Arnold Ammann. Yeah, I hope he's
Hello.
hello.
Hello,
Let me
Chantal.
give you the stage so that we can see us both. Hi.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't hear you really good. Can you move
Can you?
something?
It's
Yeah,
okay
yeah,
now?
it's better.
All
Better.
right. Yeah. Always the same thing. It has to adjust itself. Anyhow, my
Yeah, a little bit.
the microphone. Is it okay? Is it worse again?
No, it's really nice.
Okay.
So take it like
Mm.
Elvis Presley.
Should I sing as well?
You don't have to sing, but we
Okay.
don't hear you. It's
But
really,
it's now better. Okay.
it's not better. No. No.
Okay. Just a second
No.
because I have this.
It's really annoying for the people when we cannot.
Yep. I know. Microphone. Okay, it's on the highest level. Okay, range. Let's take the microphone now. That's better, huh?
Yeah, it's better. It's louder. Thank you so much.
It's louder, yeah. Okay, but not so good quality. Okay, but I think it looks good, this microphone.
It looks really good. Welcome to the stage, Naldi. We call you Naldi in Switzerland, in Swiss German. I call you Arnold. Now everyone is knowing this name better. So I introduced you a little bit in terms of our years together.
Mhm.
I know you. Could you please tell us how was it in this time when you were seeking and and yeah, like suffering a little bit, I think, because you wanted to know what your true purpose is.
Yeah, I think you mean the time before I met you.
Yeah.
So, but
I think so.
this was the time before 2018. Yeah. Ooh, how did it feel? Or how was it for me? Yeah, I had for years I had this feeling inside of me. Okay, there must be more. There must be more in my life. So I tried out yeah a couple of things like network marketing and stuff, and also because I also had some health problems. I met a lot of like alternative medicine people, or I don't know the English name.
Sure. Yeah.
Not this school, normal medicine or normal doctor.
Yeah.
So I had from the beginning, let's say from the beginning of my 30s, yeah, it started this way from just search for this purpose.
Yeah.
And yeah, for me, it was, as you said, it was like suffering because I felt something like empty. I was not fulfilled in my job because, as I said, uh, I always thought that there must be something more. But what is it? So yeah, and
Actually, you once told me you had a really good job, really good paid, well paid, and you had the possibility to travel.
yeah, I
Were
worked.
all over the world. It's actually a dream job.
Yes, I worked as an engineer worldwide for installment from of like coating machines in vacuum chambers. So I had the possibility to travel for my company in Asia, in America, in Europe a little bit, Ireland. So from this point of view, it was really a cool job. I also had a good core team where I worked. As you mentioned, the salary was quite okay, but still there was something missing when when I came home from work. Yeah,
But
so
how did that feel when you came home from work?
it depends a little bit on the time frame. In the beginning, let's say, how old was I? In 2014, I was 36. So, and at this time, I really had health issues because I uh, felt burnt out, really had a burnout. And at this time, when I came home, I just had uh, thoughts, like a drum in my head, and was almost not possible to have a little bit of quiet in my head or even just in my system.
Yeah.
So that was this time, yes. And after that, when I quit my job in 2014 and just like an emergency stop, let's say,
Mhm.
for my system and to, sorry, there is a call, incoming call.
Soul is calling.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Um, yeah, and after that, when a little I could relax a bit, or I could come more to me again,
Yeah.
still on a high level, high rotation level in my brain wiring, let's say. Um, uh, then this feeling came that I have yeah, just thoughts that what is it from me if it's not this job or not this kind of job or not this position, because for the technical stuff I was very interested in, but what is it more? There must be something more. And I had these thoughts when I came home from work. Yeah, it was okay when I went out or when I was with my friends and colleagues. I had funny times, but I was still like surrounded from this feeling or thoughts. Hey, what is it? There must be something more.
Something was missing.
Yeah, yes. What
Mhm.
is it for me? On my specific for me.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I find really impressive, that it showed up in your life in two segments, like in the health part, but also in your mind, in your like soul feeling, this desire, something like a desire from something other, but your brain was not able to picture it. It was not able to give you some visions or, and when I remember you told me what you tried so much stuff. You tried, especially for your health, you tried so many things. You really went over your comfort zone. As a man, as a non-spiritual, really, I mean, at that time you were really spiritual, I think.
Yeah.
So you were more logical and you believed what you see. And then you went over the comfort zone over and over, and you visited so many experts in alternative areas, in spiritual areas, which you would not visit without these problems, I suppose. But in this time, you were on this way several years, actually. And could you describe how did you feel? Because you didn't found it. Yes, right. You always realized, okay, it's a little bit better, I think. And then a few days later, what was your insight? What were your thoughts about that? How did you survive, literally survive?
Survive, because to give up was not an option for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you said, I met a lot of people who worked with energetic or like Reiki, or how, I don't know how to spell in English. I even made an education in energetic work called Radiance. Yeah, because I still, after this burnout, I had always this feeling inside of
Body sensations, this
yeah, body sense, like a in German you say like a ant criminal or ant movie, like
I
the
don't
animal ant.
understand even this word.
Yeah. Ameisenkrimi, ant. Yeah.
So it's like buzzing. Zzz.
Yes, but this is in the whole body.
Yeah.
Not only the head.
Yeah.
Just in like a little yeah, a constant zzz, feeling in the body. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
went from this woman to this man to a woman who laid cards, like a tarot cards, everything. Yeah, from yeah, a lot of things I tried out. Yeah, in this like health direction.
Yeah.
Yes. And on the other side, yeah, I had these thoughts of, yeah, what is uh, my destiny? What is the purpose for me? And then on this side, I also I started to look for people. Sorry, so annoying, this call phone income
You're in
calls.
demand.
Yeah, just now. Yeah. So I also met coaches already at 2016, 17. I was more interested in personal development. Yes, stuff like this. So I started to went to seminars in, yeah, 20, no, first it was like a online education, like for personal developments, something like this, yes. And yeah, in 2017 or 18, I started also for offline seminars, and then I finally found you in a Facebook advertisement, Facebook ad, and then this journey began. So that's a long way since years.
I mean, the most people going through many years suffering, they would think something like it didn't worth it, or God is against me, or um I don't know. Is there something in the behind the scenes working, like I don't know what, like a curse or something like that?
Yeah, I even went to a man who uh, just his philosophy was, okay, is a person like on German you say ist sie besetzt?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
occupied
occupied
from a ghost, or
goes from an energy, from bad energy. Yeah? So
Mhm.
in this at this time, I even went to a man like this. So and this was really, yeah. I just figured out almost everything because I had no clue. Yeah, because this does help for a certain time, then the other person helped for a certain time, but at the end, I stopped. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I find this really interesting because you said giving up was no option. I think for many people, it's the first option. They go back to the former life, literally former life. They look for a job again and go in the same suffer and ignore every desire or something like that, and tell themselves big stories why it is not possible, or why the other way was bad, or the other coaches or other healers or whatever.
Mm.
But you didn't. And then you made the soul call. You received a soul call with me and nothing happened. Actually, yeah, that's the truth, isn't it?
Not as wished, not as desired. Yes.
Tell
Of
us.
course, there was this like in enlightenment maybe to
Okay.
have to really have now an idea what is the purpose for me, because we found out that my mission is to work with men,
Yeah.
to help men in their life, not in a technical way,
Yeah.
but in the life.
Personal development.
Yes. Mhm.
Mhm.
But yeah, then it like started again with some
Questions.
hmm,
Questions.
questions or um, yeah, like resistances.
Yes.
Yeah, to
True.
yeah, in my way, because I was 20 years I was an employer, an employment,
Yeah.
and then suddenly I was self
Employed.
or a freelancer, yes,
Yeah.
and all I had to learn are so many things also in this world, in this freelancer world, or in this um,
Business world.
yes,
Like
yes.
like the
So
owner.
yeah, so a lot of things came together, and
Mhm.
it was not easy to handle all the things, and uh, also my burnout from years ago, it was not 100% healed, I would
Yeah.
say, yes, at this time in 2018, 2019.
Mhm.
So it was really a tough time.
It was so much coming together, the old stuff, not really 100% healed.
Mhm.
Then the new stuff.
Yeah. And always I thought, no, again something to learn, again something to learn. When does it stop, or uh, when is it maybe on a certain level I could at least a little bit relax?
And did it stop?
Um, Not from the learning point of view, but I think my batteries are now much more full than 2018.
Yeah.
So when you have a certain level in your batteries, of course it's easier to learn, or you are more interested to learn new stuff again and again and again. Yeah.
With a battery, you mean your energy, your
Yes.
health. Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a really important message, because I suppose many people mean, when I know it, when finally know it, everything is okay.
Mhm.
It's like in a fairy tale,
Mhm.
someone is coming with the magic powder, and
Yeah.
I'm healed and I'm happy
This, I
forever.
think that's a dream of the women and the girls. Of the
Yes, but
powder.
you know what
Not
I
for
mean? We have this subconscious idea, if I know it, everything is perfect. It's not only okay, it's perfect. And this is actually, in my experience, the nurture and the base for more suffering again. But if you are open, you mentioned it, to concentrate on your energy and help yourself to get this energy, was actually the turning point. And then to be open to learn new things. And this is the second part I realized, with all these several hundreds of business owners and entrepreneurs I had the honor to guide, that we sometimes think, okay, I realize I received my purpose and now I have everything. They realize I have to do things, I have to change things, but they subconsciously mean they don't have to learn new things. And this is often not the case. In your case, it was, in one side, the business stuff, entrepreneurship, and all these things to learn. And in the other side, more about your new expertise.
Mhm.
It was definitively meant for you to work with it and to help other men and to develop your skills.
Yes.
How did you do that? How did you find out that it's about this and it's okay, that it's okay finally?
That it's okay. What? Sorry, I
To
did not.
develop and to learn new things in this new expertise.
Mm. Yes. I mean, at the beginning, when you book a coach, or when you finally find out what is your purpose, then you think, okay, now I can breathe and relax. And but then, as I said, a lot of other things come, or came, at least in my life. So now I lost the point.
I just asked, what was your turning point that you was open to
Yeah,
learn
turning
more?
point. Yeah. Yeah, now I remember. So the turning point is really when you finally find out what's meant for you, what's your destiny and purpose. Then at least you have this, like, this star over there. And from this point, when I knew that, uh, I had the feeling inside of me, or it was not only a feeling, just knew it's for me. This direction, I have now the direction, and that's
Yeah,
okay. But as you said, then the direction goes not straight, but at least you have this star at the horizon, where you can uh, uh, walk
yeah.
to this star. Yeah? And this, would say, was at least one of the biggest turning points for me,
Mm.
to yeah, to give not up again in just in
Yeah.
another theme or another topic, maybe.
And receiving energy from that, like an inspiration or motivation too.
Um, Not at the beginning, but more and more, yes, step by step, but only tiny steps. For me, the steps could have been much bigger, of course, but it worked not like this. I think that's just life. But you have to go just little steps against this
One
direction, and you
step.
have to know and feel, and
Yeah.
that's the correct direction you now have.
So we develop some sense for having trust,
Mm.
develop something sense for doing things intuitively. We know intuition is one language of our soul, and we have now this North Star, speaking of the soul calling, behind us, and it's clearer. And what I realized when I look back to your journey, I think what is really important to know for your men coming to you, probably also they want to develop something, they want to have inner peace. You can talk to us after that. But probably they are similar to you because you come from this tech stuff, you come from this logical area of life where you only believe what you see, and you have this mathematic, and you track numbers, and it's logical, and if it's not logical, it's nothing. And I realized in your world this something, sometimes I say this word now, correct me if it's not right, sometimes like a stubbornness when you receive something new, not only from me or the community, but also from you in a exercise or something like that. It was like, for me, observing you, like you would have a fight within you, like discussion. Okay, I know that now, but I don't want that not in this way. I want it in another way, or then the logic part, but it's not possible, or could it be yesterday and not tomorrow, and all this stuff. Let us talk a little bit about that, because I feel much more peace now within you concerning this inner talks. And in the same way, it's really important to know that, because it was not a help. I think you would get shortcuts if you could. I mean the audience now. If you realize that you have this discussion within you, you have shortcuts. These discussions are not helpful. They mostly prolong the way. Could you please speak about that, Arnold?
Shortcuts.
Would you say not to be stubborn, just to take what your soul is giving you? I mean, it doesn't stop up after the soul calling.
Yeah.
You have the soul stream, and you're familiar with your own access to your soul energy, and you get that, you get a clearer intuition. And when always these discussions in the head are literally on the way, it's not a shortcut, but there could be a shortcut.
Yeah, I think there are shortcuts. I think, yeah, maybe I could be much open a little bit more, maybe, because I don't know, maybe it's just a main thing that you have your idea and you want it. Okay, I have this idea in my head and I want it like this, just like this, and not like this. The solution maybe is the same here, but I won't go that way.
Yeah.
Because it's logic for me.
Yeah.
But maybe your intuition, maybe women have they have another system. Yeah, women are not men. Yeah, so but they are more maybe more smoother or more. Yeah, they don't think about okay, it's this way or this way. This way. Yeah, I go that. It's not so important maybe for them if it's not so logic. But I
Yeah.
think yeah, but I don't know if there's really a shortcut because this is like a belief system in your head for years.
Yeah.
But you have to be open for new things. You have to be open to, yeah, to just to break like crash these thoughts inside you which are so logic for you. Maybe just like okay, let's make this time, let's make it not the logical way. Let's find out this. And I would say then from today, when I look back, I would say that way would be much more fun also. Maybe.
Even if
Or,
it's not shorter, it would be funnier.
yes, maybe that's, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. That's so good.
Yeah, but it's not easy because you have, yeah, I would say it's like a believing system
Yeah.
and it worked for years
Yeah.
and you trust it. A lot of you had good results with this way of thinking. So why not now? Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's also personal development to make new ways also in your uh, brain.
Brain. Yeah.
That,
Synapses. Yeah.
that does not mean you have to bury your logical stuff. Of course not. That's very helpful in a lot of uh, daily work. But yeah, just let in a little bit of the other stuff from these unlogical things.
Yeah. So in the meantime, you reached a lot of things. You created a lot inside, but also outside. I just visited you yesterday, I think, or the day before. And when I when I drove to your place, I realized it's it's such a privilege. It's such a beauty to visit each other in the middle of the day, and everyone else must work like 9 to 5 or 7 to 5 in Switzerland, and they are in their systems, but we are not anymore. We can we can decide about our daily uh, um, activities, and we decide about our priorities, and this is so much freedom actually. And I visited you because you are at the moment an interim managing director of my association academy, Libelle. How is it Libelle in German? In the uh, not the butterfly, the dragonfly, Libelle Academy Dragonfly. So you have a big vision and mission. What would you say? Was it worth it to go for your true purpose, to find it and to live accordingly and congruent with it?
Yes. Yes, yeah.
Yes,
It's
like a man. Yes,
just a yes.
that's all. It doesn't need more.
The question was it worth? No, it's totally worth, yes. Yeah, as you said, I also recognize more and more the last weeks and months, yeah, what how I can manage my day in my own way. Go out in the middle of the day for a walk and work afterwards, or start work at 10 o'clock in the morning instead of 7. Yeah, that's also a part you have to realize and have to be grateful more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah. but you have to take this in your consciousness, yeah, in your daily life. I'm grateful that I'm healthy, that I can walk, or that I can get up in the morning, that I have no Schmerzen, nothing
Pain.
hurts me,
Pain. Yeah.
no bone, no muscle hurts. Yeah.
That's so true.
Mhm.
It is a great gratefulness, and at the same time, I feel you are humble, and I think this is a point which is really important, because when we are in a hustle mode, when we seek for the true purpose, it's not really working. When we want to lead from the logical mind, what we get from the soul, it's not really working. But if we learn to come in our middle, in this humbleness, in this gratefulness, then something shifts. And I had also like the feeling of releasing. Like, do you know that too? Like,
I think you know what you mean. Yeah, you mean release from the body system, like
yeah,
something falls off, and
yeah,
it's
so much
easier.
pressure. Yeah, so much pressure. Even if we are self-employed, we have the responsibility suddenly 100% for our life. We cannot blame our chefs or bosses or whatever. For suddenly we are in responsibility for our jobs. This is certainly something where we can create pressure. But when we overcome that, and when we learn that, I think to be just in this trust and go soul aligned step by step is the real freedom. And then, obviously, in the same time, develop a successful business. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would add one more thing to this soul aligned path, that you have to train your brain
Yeah.
that it's in alignment with this new path, because brain has still the old stuff inside, has a lot of storage
Yeah.
inside from the old things, and yeah, you have to do this in a parallel way, and it's like a balance. Sometimes it's more this um, soul path, and
Yeah.
then you have trouble with your brain, and then it's like this. So you have to train the brain that's okay to go this path, even if it's not logical a lot of times. Sometimes it makes sense for your brain, then everything is okay, of
Yeah.
course. But if it's not, then you have to train and rewire your brain,
Yeah.
reprogram your brain,
Yeah.
so that it's congruent then.
I think I would actually say you are a master in that. In the last years, I observed you. I had the honor to guide you, to go the path with you. You are still in my mentorship and in some of my programs. And I see your big, huge development, not only as a man, but also like as an expert for personal development for men, for tech men, in exactly this point, rewiring the brain and learning to hold both sides, both in the same time, as you mentioned. And let us close with some words how it could be. Let's assume a man, a tech man, would see our discussion here, our conversation, and how would it work when he would like to work with you? What would be the procedure?
Yeah, of course, we would have a, a call first, like a discussion. I want to find out what's the problem. what is the goal, if they have a goal. A lot of people have no goals, like
Yes.
me 10 years ago or
Yeah.
20 years ago. And then if it matches, then okay, then we will decide, okay, do we make like a one-to-one coaching, or do we make a 6-week coaching or a 3-month coaching? We will then fix this in a first call, in a free call, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. And then
Beautiful.
I think uh, just to have an idea what happens in such a program or coaching, I think one of the most important thing is just first calm down. These people, these tech people, these engineers, they are on such high level in brain work, everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, they have pressure from the company maybe, or pressure from private stuff, from their family environment. Doesn't matter. But first of all, they have to calm down. And I still realize it's still space. It's always more air to calm down
Yeah.
or to relax, even more and more and more and more. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we for sure we work on this part to come
Yeah.
down. As I said in the first part of our call here, that you have to fill up, you have to be on a certain level to learn new things, or to even to realize, okay, or to, let's say, to define a goal which matches with your, you would say, soul call or something. But if you are in such a hustle and stress, I think you will define a goal which is not really your or meant for you, or
Oh, I like that.
the possibility is high that it's not for you.
Mhm.
So you have to calm down, relax, maybe make some exercises, meditation, doesn't matter, but you have to
You
calm
also
down.
go in nature with your clients. I like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
much. You love nature too. Yeah.
Nature, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it depends on the specific person.
Hmm.
Which part we take first. At the end, I think the topics are the same, but maybe not in the same sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I love most when I observe you is the fact that you really trust your intuition when you are with your clients. And that's why you cannot predict in advance what will happen. And this is actually really serious and grounded what you sell in in this perspective, I find. And I love that. And you are such a good sensitive person. In the meantime, it's incredible when we work together. Your psychic skills, which you are already using, it's mind-blowing. And I really believe that your clients have a big advantage to work with you than with another men coach. What would you say concerning now the soul calling community, the portal which we opened today? What would you say would be your advice when someone, probably a man, but probably also a woman, comes in and is also in this pressure, probably in this steered from the brain, from the logical? What would your advice?
Okay, regarding your new community,
Yeah, when someone is coming in and having similar feelings like you at that time.
ooh, okay, the first thought for me was, okay, that because your community is one of the main part of your community is this soul calling GPT.
Mhm.
But you mentioned now, if this man is like stressed and is under pressure, yeah, just I think just try it out. Even if you have this brain fog maybe, find out, go for this GPT and play with it. And I think a lot of thoughts in your head, or I think your head becomes clearer then. Your thoughts becomes clearer just with work, even if you are still on a high level of stress. But I think just play with this. Just don't take it, or take it serious, but not too serious.
Yeah.
Take it as a game a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I like that. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, because my clients, or my potential clients, because they are the technical people, I think they would really like, or they really like this GPT or AI stuff. And yeah, I would say that will be fun for them. Just, and to have an idea, or even it depends on the person. Some people maybe say, wow, yes, that's it. And other people think, okay, at least I have now an idea what's for me, but now it's a lot of
Yeah. Sorting out.
stuff is now away. The
Yeah.
head is much more clear. And I would recommend this. Just go for this GPT. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. I know you know it. You were one of the tester, and actually you know every state of the soul call, what I did with the clients. You experienced every stage of that with me in my world. So you can really speak about that. And I love what you say, go deep, dive, deep, tauche tief. Deep, dive
Dive
deep and enjoy it. But it's really important, you mentioned it a little bit. People should not think it's an oracle or something similar like a medium. You have to do your work. The GPT is programmed to guide you to your inner self, to your center, and you will meet yourself there. And I like what you mentioned before, to play with it. And I would like to admit, come back to the community, talk about that. And would it be possible, let's say a man has this journey in the soul calling community, would it be possible for him to talk with you, or how do you want it?
Of course, yes. Just write the DM inside school. It's on school. This your community. Just write a DM, or in my bio, my profile, there's a link to my link tree, and where you can book a free call with me.
Oh, great.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's no problem. Yes.
Great. Actually, we have once a month a Q&A, or we have even the inner circle where we get an additional coaching call, not a Q&A, a coaching call with me. But I could imagine that some men would love to talk to you. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah.
For the finish line, what would you say? Connecting your gems from your own way from the last 10 to 15 years, taking that in the now where AI is here. Imagine you would have some GPT at that time, and thinking about, reflecting about, would it change something or not, and taking that now like in an advice or call to action for our audience. What would you like to say?
Well, of course, it would change something if you have the possibility to work or to play with such a GPT, where you can find out more about your purpose in life. And yeah, because it gives you kind of clarity, kind of freedom, kind of, yeah, wow, yeah, yes, that makes sense. Even the next day it makes no sense again, but in overall it makes sense. And yeah, I think it's a easy way to find out. I think to work with this GPT. I just started testing it today, and I will see more and more how it works. But I think yeah, of course, it would make a difference if I would have known that 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Your closing word for the community?
Never give up.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, never give up. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you also to Barbara holding the space here. Lovely to have you here on Zoom. And thank you to everyone on YouTube. If you want to join our community, it's for free. Just jump in and have a look. And to everyone in the community, nice to have you here. And thank you, Arnold, for this beautiful conversation.
Thank you. Thank you.